Garden update for August 14th, 2011. And some new things I'm working on in the garden. I've got these Casa bananas have sprouted, so hopefully that they'll finally be able to get some. The giant gourds haven't come up at all. I hear they're difficult to sprout. And the progress on the horned melons still pretty much the same. Okay, sorry about that. Battery died. You know, something's always dying in all my updates. Anyways, the horned melons are still doing about the same. I don't know. If anybody out there has grown horned melons, can you tell me about how long does it take for them to turn orange and ripen up? And I've kind of heard too that you can eat some of them while they're still partially green. Maybe like this one. You might have to experiment with that. And maybe just be patient for a little bit. But I want to show what I'm doing in here. Like I said, I was gonna put some pumpkins out here and hope for the best. And I've kind of started on that. I've started digging some holes that I'm gonna make some rows. It's not easy for me because I'm not very strong. So some of the grass that we had here has been really hard to get through with just my shovel. But I've been several holes. That was another one. Here's another hole I made. This is going to be all the pumpkins spread apart. Pigeons. And I've put little flags where the pumpkins have come up since last time. They're doing pretty well, which I'm surprised about here under the oak tree since it's shaded. They really do need full sun. But again, the plan is hopefully that they'll start growing out towards the sunlight where I just came from. And my chickens are all there. They're not helping the situation any. Oh, there's a dove over there. There's a chicken hiding. They love to take sand baths out here. Hey, get back here. There she goes. She's the really shy one. Okay. And the gourds are doing pretty much the same. I harvested a few more of the little tiny miniature Chinese bottles. And there was a regular bottle gourd that fell off on its own. And I harvested that one. And I just want to show this one. If you guys watched my How to Pollinate a Gourd video, this is the one I had used as an example. This thing has gotten so big. I love it. I can't believe it. It's my gourd that I pollinated, so that makes me really happy as opposed to the ones that were pollinated by the insects. And as for what's been going on in the trellis, show that in a little bit. Biggest thing in there still being the main thing being the Zucca. I want to show that. Okay, so here's the Zucca, and Chris is going to be helping us out so you guys get an idea of how big this thing is. I'm going to take the measuring tape here, put it at the top, and see how long this Zucca is. What do we got? 30 inches. That's really, really cool. That is definitely the biggest thing I have grown so far. And it's amazing that it's growing. It's hanging on this vine, on the stem. So I'm really curious how much it's going to weigh when it comes time to pick it. Okay, for those of you that remember my little fountain pond from a few years back, I'm not really sure what year it was, but I have a Dutchman's pipe vine that I grow on here, and this area has been kind of neglected, but it's got flowers right now, and they're so beautiful. Check that out. Big, fleshy flower. So pretty. And this one's on its way out. I love all the members of the Dutchman's pipe vine. They don't all look like this. Some of them are very different. Look at the gorgeous colors that it has. Here's another. They look like ears to me. They're floppy like ears, like they have earlobes. And when they're folded as buds, I don't know if I can find one that is still a bud. Ah, there's one. It kind of looks like an ear also. There's one that has an open. And it's neat because when you touch them, they have pressure. They're all full of air. It is really cool. It feels so neat. It's like a deflated balloon, really rubbery and soft. Okay, so here we are back in what will be the official pumpkin patch. And as you can see, unlike last time, I've actually made some progress. I've managed to till and get rid of all the grass in this area. And this whole back row here along the fence is already planted with seeds. So hopefully they'll come up. And the chickens are not allowed in here. They've got the gate closed off. And I just did this part today. And so I'm going to plant another, just go crazy and put tons of seeds along this fence. And what the plan is, that then I'm going to make maybe some short rows. I'm not sure, maybe going this way as opposed to going that way, up and down like that. And just plant all the seeds, as many seeds as I can that I have in here. And in the raised beds that are still here, I'm just going to maybe plant like 3 seeds at every corner. I'm not sure yet. If any of you guys have any suggestions about what to do with these beds, if I should do that, plant them at the corners or plant them all in the center row, and I'm not sure. Brandon, any ideas? I'm kind of trying to do a miniature version of what you have, since your patch is so beautiful and it's been inspiring for me. And the kissy bees, or the gourd, the bitter gourd, is doing well. One of these opened and the little seeds fell out. And the one that was green last time is orange now. Alright, and I think that's a good place to stop. See you guys next month.